need to get the boiler full. The way to do it is by opening the hot tap. So you obviously get that kind of air.
Yeah.
So obviously I didn't fully do. So just be careful. Obviously it does a lot of splattering when because it obviously just building the pressure.
Building pressure back up.
You tend to hear the change in the tone of it as well. But once you get a solid stream of water coming through, once you got a bit of steam coming up right now.
Oh,
Yeah. Obviously that's not instant.
No.
Obviously I just had still a bit of air in the system. So obviously I had filled the tank, it still had a bit of air in it. So once you've got a solid stream like that, you know your hot water tank is full.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
Then you can switch the heating on. Do the same with each tap. So you get the air out of each tap.
Yep, yeah.
Okay?
How do you know when your water tank's empty?
You get the water.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But the cold will run out before your hot one does.
Right, because you've got 10
Yeah.
litres in the...
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you cold. Well, you'll soon notice when it's what will happen normally is you'll hear the pump kicking in because it's pressure fed, or it's pressure reaction, I should say. So obviously, if it starts drawing air from the outside, the pump will just run constant. Even though you switch the tap on, you'll hear it running. So you know that you've run out.
You run out
That's it.
of water.
That's it. So you just got to check it. Every now and again, just check it. And obviously, if the Akrol is empty, your waste.
It's full.
Yes.
Yeah.
So check that. If you're going to fill that up, you're likely to going to empty that as well.
Yeah, we've noticed
Yeah,
that.
'cause
You take them at the same time.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, not
I
at
do
the
that
same time,
sometimes.
but we do them.
Yeah,
Do them.
exactly. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
fill in one, you empty in the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, cooker. So you're happy with water and things like that, heating?
Yeah.
We're okay with
Yeah,
it.
we're
now,
okay.
yeah?
Well,
So-
we'll have a trial tonight.
Yeah. Are you up on site tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. So if you have any problems, obviously there will be someone here. Obviously the warden's there anyway, but we're here. I'm not sure what time it is tomorrow. Friday, just be Friday. Obviously Good Friday. I think we're here at 9. I think tomorrow.
Okay.
Right. So cooker, when that lid down, all gas is off to the grill and the oven. So that needs to be up if you want to use the grill or the oven, even though you're not using them.
So it's got a cut out on it.
Yeah, so it's got a cut out on that one.
Right.
You've got an igniter there, so 12 volt igniter for the ignition on the gas.
Right.
Okay, so the
Yep.
same in each one, obviously apart from the electric one.
Yeah.
The oven is slightly different. The oven has actually got the igniter on its own button.
Oh, right.
Okay, so you turn that wherever you want to
And
set
then
it, and
press
then just press it. And what you'll see is there's no burner right at the back. I don't know if you can see it's actually underneath the base there. Let's stay lit now. Obviously a bit longer. The only annoying thing is obviously the igniter's still going. But okay, you've also got a light.
Right.
Okay, so you can
Is
see.
that properly lit, that?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it's
yeah.
just 2 burners. Isn't
Yeah,
it? Not
it was.
a row. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's lit. So the light switch, it's off. As soon as you take your finger off, it's off.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's to
right.
stop people leaving it switched on,
Yeah.
and draining batteries down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will go off as soon as you take your finger off it.
Right.
Okay. Grill, same. So that hasn't. You need to use the actual igniter on that for this one. You can see that.
That is above, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
You can see it.
Yeah. You can see the reflection of
Yeah.
it. Okay. And see grill pans in there. And there's a handle just inside there. It's a bit bigger grill pan than these things now. So if you want at least 2 slices of toast on it,
You
might be
can.
lucky.
So you can use that in the oven as well, can't you?
Yeah, yeah.
The
Yeah.
tray.
Use it how you want
Yeah.
to use it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Fridge. So just be careful how you operate this handle. If you pull it, don't pull from that side, pull from that side.
Right.
So I tend to put my thumb like that just to stop me from doing that. Right. Reasonably straightforward, as in on off is that one there. So you just press and hold, switch it on or off. Select gas or select electric. Or select 12 volts. That's 12 volts is coming from the car. Okay.
Right.
So it doesn't cool the fridge down. It just
You
maintains
just
the
keep
temperature.
temperature. That's when you're travelling,
That's
obviously.
it. Yeah, exactly. So that will only.
Same
Excuse me.
idea as the motor.
That will only operate when your obviously engine's running.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you've got that electric, that wiring in your car.
So we can switch it on as soon as we hitch up then.
Yeah, but it won't be cold unless you can cool it down overnight before. If you're in storage, obviously you're not going to get
You're
power
not
to
going
it.
to do that, no.
The other option is, my wife tends to freeze things like chilies and things like that. Obviously, if you
Yeah.
eat stuff like that, she freezes that, puts that in there. So we just take the essentials
The bare
kind of
minimum,
thing. Yeah.
yeah.
That obviously that extra cooling will help as you go down, or you can use them cooler blocks.
Yeah.
You put into
Yeah.
cool
Cool banks.
And then you can put them in there to keep them frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. But it obviously won't freeze as you're travelling because of
No.
No.
no. So temperature wise, that's all 5 lit. So that's the coldest
That's
setting.
cold.
Yeah, that's the coldest setting. So if it's coming out frozen butter, then obviously just a bit less,
Yeah.
or a bit more. It depends on the
Temperature,
Yeah,
yeah.
temperature outside.
Oh, that's the bottles.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
just hold it in.
In place.
Then you freezer box. Good thing I like about these, you can leave the door open when you're in storage. With the old style one, you used to have a spring.
Oh, you couldn't
And
pull it
you'd
back.
have to wedge something in it to hold it open. Otherwise, you get all this. You get mould all the way around this
Yeah.
sleeve if it's
Yeah.
been left shut. So that's the good thing about that. And you can actually take that out if you wanted to as well. If you wanted just an extra tall fridge, you do
Right.
one,
Oh, right,
you do
not
one
a
the ice box.
freezer.
Not
Yeah.
free. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Even though it's quite a decent sized fridge anyway.
Mm.
For
It is,
a
isn't it? Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
pretty good, these are. Well, I'll just show you, I'll just put on battery just to show you failure. So that's failing because the car's not attached, the engine's not running. If it's doing that on the gas, that means the gas hasn't lit.
Yeah.
Okay, so all you need to do is check, one, you have turned the gas on,
Underneath,
Yeah.
you have got gas, then all you do is press and hold that, and then it'll attempt to light it.
Right.
So it's
Okay.
not going to do that on the battery, but obviously that will do it on the gas. But to light gas, just select gas.
Right.
Now it's beeping at me because I've left the door open.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's coming hazard there. That means the energy is not available for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
That beep now is because I've left the door open.
Right.
Which my wife will shout at me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
that's shut there. Okay, bathroom. Well, I was going to say, obviously depending on your layout, but it should be two different apart from inside the cupboard here. You've got the Aldi header tank. Okay, so this is the liquid that circulates around for your heating.
Right.
Okay, if you need to top it up, all you do is take that off. Obviously, make sure the system's switched off first, and unscrew that and top it up. If you've got see a level there, minimum, maximum. Just
Yeah.
make sure it's a finger width above minimum before you start when it's cold.
Right. Okay.
Okay, obviously as it warms up, it expands into that
Yeah.
tank.
So liquid that you're putting into that.
Yes,
It's
it's an antifreeze mix that you're
Right.
putting into that. You can get it ready mixed. If you top it up with water, if you're desperate and you want to top it up with water, obviously because you need your heating going. Obviously you've got to be aware of, if you just put water, it's obviously
It's going to
diluting
free.
it.
Yeah.
It's going to dilute it.
So what
Okay.
mix do you use?
You can ready mix. I don't know. I'm not on the specifics of.
Right.
I think it's 50-50, but don't quote me on that. But
And you get that from
you can get that from the shop.
shop.
Yeah, ready mix. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
But
Okay.
just make sure you put the correct stuff in because there is different ones. You've got pink and a blue.
Right.
This will be the blue because it's new, and then they change it after a couple of years. I think it is on a service.
Right.
So you'd have to obviously pay for that to be done.
Yeah. But it's blue. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's blue at the moment.
Yeah.
Then you change to the pink. Okay. Obviously light switches there. Also what we've got, travel catch. So for the shower door,
Yeah. So it doesn't-
travel's open. So you just release it. Obviously does that.
Yeah.
Just make sure that's in that position. Stop it
So
bouncing
it's
when you
stopping going around.
driving. Other important thing, obviously we had some real bad extreme weather just recently. So a reminder of when you put it into winter shut down, drain down, best to take that off, drain everything down on the shower side of it.
Yeah.
You don't want any water being held in that obviously
No,
can
it'll
create
freeze and,
damage.
burst.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Then table storage.
Yeah.
So there's a little tiny little finger catch. Just make sure that's on it. Otherwise, if it obviously bounces out, then you're in trouble. Otherwise, it starts causing a lot of
Yeah.
havoc and chaos
Damage.
and damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, electric flush. You may have had that on your last one. That may have come through, as I said, via your onboard tank.
Yeah.
This is as it's got its own reservoir. Then you've got indicator there to say if your waste tank's full. So that will light up. So is this similar
idea.
was it a bench one or was it a?
It was no, it's like that, wasn't it, Trish?
Yeah, it was a swivel seat one.
Not swivel seat.
Not swivel.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so it does swivel. I don't think you're falling off, when especially if you had a one or two. It might just feel a bit strange when you're sitting on it.
Yeah.
But obviously, the clever design to fit any kind of small
Right.
space, so you can manoeuvre that around.
Right.
To use it, all you've got is the wastegate, which is here. See that there?
Yeah.
Also, make sure that's closed when you're trying to take the waste cassette out.
Yeah.
So to open it, use it, flush it, close it.
Yeah. Because the one on ours it went automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, you had an electric one, did you? Or-
It
You press the button.
pressed the button and it just opened and closed on its own.
Oh right, possible. That.
Yeah.
Possible.
So, right.
Yeah.
Remember that.
I don't see many electric. You don't see many electric ones. I've only seen one.
Right.
That I can think of. Actually, an electric opening one. I thought that's posh. Right. Okay. Oh, I think apart from
Microwave.
yeah, microwave. I was just thinking TV aerial as well. Just looking in this one here. I think it's in this one, is it? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
So TV aerial, directional aerial.
Yeah.
If you had that particular
Yeah, we
type
had that,
before,
yeah.
Amplifier at the back. Also, that's your regulator for your solar panel.
Right.
So there will be occasions, obviously, with them lights are out as is now. Obviously dark, or it doesn't need it if the battery is fully charged.
Yeah, it'll just shut down.
It just shuts itself off. Yeah, so it doesn't overcharge.
Yeah.
Um,
So when this goes outside into the light,
yeah,
that'll-
it should
the light-
if the battery needs it. It
Yeah,
only needs it
if it
if
needs
the battery
it,
needs it.
yeah.
Yeah. So top light. Let's try and spot on this one. Yeah. So the bottom light normally you'll see is green flashing. That's to say it's operating.
Right.
Top light can be either red or green. Red if it's full.
Green
full,
if it's charging.
Yeah. No, red is if it's given the full charge. Green if it's giving not so full charge because
right,
it doesn't
okay.
need it.
Yeah, okay.
But you can see that if you scroll up and down on that, you'll
Yeah,
see that
on that,
on
yeah.
the control
Right,
panel.
okay.
Anyway, okay, microwave. Big button opens it. So don't travel with that in.
No.
Obviously, you probably realise that more coming from motorhoming to go the other way.
We
Because
didn't have a microwave.
you didn't have it, but things that rattle as you're driving.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you don't pick it up.
Yeah, and all you can is as you're driving along. But like that noise now. But it's obviously important because you don't want it coming down on here over
No.
that glass or whatever, so it could damage things. To operate it, nothing happens if you just turn the control knob. If you press the microwave button once, you can then change it 100%, 50%, whatever percentage-wise you want to use it at. Then press the microwave button the second time, then turn it for seconds.
Right.
Right.
Okay, then you just press start, away it goes. Or press quick start, goes up minute increments, and start straight away. So you want 2, but press it twice. You want 3, press it 3 times. Okay.
Right.
And there's obviously other things on there. Auto menu, how big a fish it knows you're putting in, I don't know, but
Right.
just press fish.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. Right. At this end, we should have some book. Handbook. And what we've also got, where's it gone? Just disappeared then. I saw it, there it is. That's your free gas barbecue point. So
Right.
outside, you duplicate a pipe to that,
Yeah.
and that just pushes
Just
in on the
pull.
outside, and you just turn the tap on,
Right.
and that takes the gas from your gas bottle. There's
yeah.
your handbook. Also, what you've got, obviously your plugs. This little contraption here, which you may or may not have seen before, apart from the aerial adapters, is this thing here. It's got a 13-pin plug that connects to the back of your car. If you don't fully turn that before you pull it out, it can misalign it by fractions, and it
Oh,
will
right.
not go back in
Back
your
in.
car.
Oh, right.
Okay, this tool is to correct
To realign
that.
it.
Exactly. So what you've got is obviously a negative of that, more or less.
Yeah.
So you've got the 13 pins all in the centre there. Obviously you don't want to twist them around because they'll just be going
Yeah.
funny. So the centre bit stays still, the outer ring turns
Right.
and pulls it in.
Right.
Okay, so if you don't fully turn it when it comes out, that's when it can misalign it.
it's right.
If you haven't got that with you, obviously it's a bit of a struggle,
Yeah.
and it can nearly be impossible to get it back again without that. Okay, so don't take this thing out and leave it at home. I had one customer who rang up, says, "I'm on site, I can't get my plug back in." I says, "That little blue tool." Ah, yeah. Well, where is it? You know, took everything out
Right.
and left it at home. So keep that with you, either in the car or the caravan or whatever, so you don't lose it.
Done.
And other, obviously, individual appliance books, we've got tons of them. And if you do decide to go via the app and get a phone that will control it if you want
Yeah.
to, there is a handbook there as well to
Yeah,
explain that. If you decide to do that. And then that is your spanner for your, what do you call them now? On the wheels. It's gone out of my head. Tyre on band, says it. Tyre
Right, yeah.
Tyre on bands.
Tyre on
Actually
band.
says on the actual bit.
Yeah.
Here. So that, obviously, if you keep that in the van as well, if you need to change the tyre, so if you have a tyre blowout or whatever,
Yeah.
and the company who's going to change your tyre will
Needs
need that
that.
spanner to be able to take that off.
Right. Okay.
Right? Otherwise, you could be struggling.
So where's the spare wheel?
Underslung.
Underslung at the
Or
back.
behind the back
Right,
axle.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Right. I'm going to say there's light switches just about everywhere. One on the top of there, one on individual on these spotlights. See that there? And it's also on the spotlights. It's got its own little dimmer screw there as well, so you can change the dimmer light on that. See, but that is not the same as the dimmer light switches above the lockers.
Right.
You've also got a switch there. I'm trying to think that. I think that's your backlight for the splashback. I'm trying to think where them ones are now.
So
Trigger,
when you
trigger,
do
trigger.
the bed, you just pull that bit out.
Yeah.
first.
So you just pull that all the way out to there.
Yeah.
What I tend to do is just turn these over, turn that over, and put
Yeah.
the back, see the centre. Because you obviously got this bit of a knee roll. That obviously
Yeah.
the centre of the bed is going to be not comfortable.
Up and down.
Yeah. Well, what my wife suffers with the back a bit, and she's got this mattress topper we put over the top, and that makes it so much more comfortable than
comfortable.
just the ordinary level. So it obviously fit how it feels, but
Where do you store that? Like,
yeah, well,
In
that
the
comes
car.
part of the. Yeah, well, it should fit there. They're not a thick one.
oh,
You know, you can get one that's only, and it
right.
rolls up very
A bit like a
not as big as a
fitness
duvet.
mat.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
right.
not as big as a duvet. It's
Like
like
a
an
back.
oversheet kind of thing, or
Yeah.
cover sheet. But it's a bit that bit thicker. And it smooths it out a little bit. Obviously, it's up to you
Right.
how you use it. Okay, I'm just thinking where the light switch is for the ones above them. I think they're by the door.
So we've got aerials for television there.
Yeah, so your aerial point there.
Yeah, and
There's the external one is that one there, the lower one out of the two. That is the external one that comes in from
Right.
outside.
yeah,
Okay, then I've got the
So you can-
240.
so that
Yeah, so
one-
that's your onboard aerial, the top one. The one that's a screw fit, which you can
Yeah.
change to using the adapters in there
you're right.
as an ordinary aerial type.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
right.
So basically, yeah. So that's
Yeah,
the
so
one
that's just your basic one,
Basic one.
Yeah, and that one's your
That one is a basic one as
yeah,
well.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's the basic, yeah.
Yeah, and then
So
you've
you
just
can have
got
your
the other one.
television there or there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless you use one from outside, then you have to use that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Yeah,
Good.
I think so.
Right. So what we're going to do now, I've got this paperwork here that we need to go through.
Can we switch this off now?
Yeah, you can switch that off now.